Our hardware product and our startup is related with creating the world's first tablet for blind people. So that's more or less what we are aiming for.
About 30% of all searches online are for people. Equates to about 3 billion a day across different networks. And what we do is we aggregate people's public profiles on the web. So let's say myself, if you were trying to search for me on Google, you'd actually have to go through the first 20 pages to find me because there are a lot more famous Tom Savages than me. What our system does is it finds everything in one spot. So you get Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of those things in one place. So it's a bit like Google, but for people.
Well, we want to boost sustainability in the mass market. I think in particular our generation is kind of fed up with buying more and more shitty stuff. And we want to incentivize and remunerate people for actually spending money right on the right sustainable product.
My name is Joel Delroy. I'm the co-founder of Group Estate. Group Estate is a Berlin-based startup. We focus on shared property. We want to help people buy real estate together with friends and family. So you can use our platform to find people, split the cost of a property and own and organize that property collectively. Result for us is we're going to go away and sharpen our product, really focus on those things that I know we should be doing better anyway, improve those things. But we've also made a great network here. We've met a lot of other startups and mentors, and I hope we maintain contact with them and learn from them in the future.
We learned a lot from the people here, the people that have been to stages where we are just about to get to. So we learned from them a lot, and we learned how to overcome hurdles that might come across our future.
And I think the exchange and input from experienced people from abroad is quite a huge benefit actually, that everybody should participate and take away from this convention.
Unconvention is a great event for all startups in Europe. That's why we would like to try and be part of it in order to have the spirit, to get the inspiration and motivation, and also to tell the world that we have an innovation that we would like to show.
It's hard. It's really hard being an entrepreneur sometimes. And you've really got to strive to find the energy to continue. So I think that's why this event is really great, because it's a bit of a confidence boost. It makes me realize that those previous moments aren't wasted. They're not lost opportunities. They're actually learnings, and I really should see them as that and not focus on them as being things to be embarrassed about. The funny thing here is everyone seems to be thrilled when I tell them that I've had a failure. It's like the greatest badge of honor I could have here.
I think that the key is really to keep being passionate about coming up with ideas, about creativity. And actually you can go through dry patches and you can start to become fixated on particular problems. And I think to be able to maintain an open mind and to keep the excitement and to keep the joy of creating. Because you're not making artwork necessarily, but actually in the business you create, in the culture and the values that you instill, there's a lot of creation in that. So I'm really excited about the fact that my way of creating is actually to create organizations. There's another thing that I feel very strongly about, which is why I mentioned it earlier, which is that I think business can be a tool for change. So I think that business can be something which is not just about making as much money as possible, but about achieving maximum impact whilst also making money. So that's one of the things that I've always been interested in. Internet businesses are often further from that than some others. So I'd like to do what I can to just try and remember that as we build, and to try and maintain that belief that we can do things better and we can do things differently and we can do things for good. Really excited about the potential, but it's just the beginning. We're early stage, we've got a long way to go. I hope this is the first of many awards and prizes. So.